Hello everybody, it's Christian from Treasure Town, and today I have a new series that I'm going to be starting. It's called Ultimate Coin Trivia, and it's just going to be an overview of coin trivia. There's a ton of different facts to boost your coin knowledge. I'm going to try to mix it up, do some on, more modern kind of coins, some on pattern stuff, and just a whole wide variety. So let's get into it. All right, so for our first question, we have a relatively straightforward one. It is, what does VDB on the back of some 1909 pennies stand for? So VDB, it was on the back of 1909 pennies, right under the wheat ears, and it was taken off midway through the year, more towards the beginning, because it was met with negative reception for whatever reason. So for our choices, we have choice A, Latin, Valens de Bellum. Choice B is Vlad Derek Barnett. Choice C, we have Victor David Brenner, and choice D, we have Vincent Dillon Brown. So I'm just going to flip to the next slide. Choice C, Victor David Brenner. We have two photos of him. He was the designer of the coin, and if you know 1909 SVDB, kind of one of the hallmark Lincoln wheat cents to look for. So that brings us into question 2. So, which of the following years were Morgan dollars not produced? Morgan dollars, kind of a trademark silver dollar. There's a piece design after it, the trade before it. So, our years that we're going to be on here are 1878, 1889, 1905, and 1921. I kind of tried to make this tricky, so I'm just going to go ahead and change the slide, and I'll give you a little background on it. It's choice C again. 1905. So basically, I would think a lot of people would either say 1878 because it's the earliest, or 1921 because it's the latest. But there was actually an extra run of the Morgans. I'm not exactly sure why, and I should know that, but I don't. In 1921, more Morgans were produced, or at least they have the date of 1921. And 1905, they did not make them. It was from 1878, which was the first year, to 1904, and then again in 1921. So for question 3, we have, which of the following designs was minted for the fewest number of years? Now I'm talking about Lincoln, not Lincoln, just general small cent pennies. So we have the shield cent, we have the flying eagle cent, the Indian head penny, or the wheat penny. And it's the flying eagle. This was probably a relatively easy one. Choice B. Flying Eagle made from 1856 to 1858, though 1856 specimens are super rare. Definitely, if you have an 1856, that's a seriously valuable coin. The shield cent design was made from 2010 to the present, so 8 years at this point, 9 years. And we had the other two, it was the Lincoln wheat cent and the Indian head penny, all made for like 40 plus years. Don't want to throw out a number if it's wrong, but I think even 50 plus years, or about 50. So number 4, to what 19th century coin does the term trime refer to? Trime, so we have the $3 gold coin for choice A. In choice B, we have the $5 pattern coin. Just as a quick explanation, pattern coins are coins that were designed as maybe becoming a coin, but they don't end up actually getting approved. Choice C, we have the 3-cent nickel, and for choice D, we have the 3-cent silver. So I didn't include a picture because that would be the answer, and I wasn't going to put all 4 coins on there. So I'm just going to change the slide, and it's choice D, the 3-cent silver coin. This was the first silver, the first 3-cent. 3-cent had one design with a star on the front, and that was a silver coin for the 3 cents. And then they later transitioned to having a bust of a lady. I'm not sure if it's Lady Liberty or just in general. I think it's the in general option though, and that was made out of nickel, hence being called a 3-cent nickel. So kind of a tricky one. Tri is like tricycle 3, so that's where I got the $3 gold, and then the pattern was just kind of a tricky one. But I figured that I would tell everybody what pattern coins are. So, what was the year-end price of 1 ounce of gold in 1936? Now, this is kind of a tricky question. Not really coin. Well, it's coin-related, but it's also precious metal-related and a little bit of actual history. So, for choice A, we have $35. Choice B is $38. Choice C ups it to $52.5. And then nearly doubling it at choice D is $103. So we have a photo of just a 1878 gold design coin. It might have been $5, $10, $20. You never know. But I'm going to flip this slide now. And this is when my grandpa remembers it being set at the price of $35, choice A. So make that investment then, and you have, now it's like $1,300. So that's like a 350% return. Crazy. But that's just to give you a sense of how it was. $35. So now we have, which of the following state quarters do not include a horse? And this is a particularly difficult question because there could be more than one answer. Okay, so for most of these stuff, it's been just one. Maybe not. Maybe none of them. Maybe all of them include a horse. But we have choice A is Kentucky, choice B is Nebraska, choice C is Nevada, or Nevada. Somebody corrected me. I said Carson City is in Nevada in one of my last, the Morgan Dollar one that you probably have seen. A pretty cool video, actually. And somebody was like, no, it's Nevada. So I'm going to pronounce it Nevada, but I'm probably going to mess up and accidentally call it Nevada. And then choice D is Maryland. So I'm going to give you a little time to think about it. And our answer is choices B and D, Nebraska and Maryland. So Nebraska has animals on it, you might have remembered, but the wagon is not being pulled by horses. Nevada does have the horses, so does Kentucky, and then Maryland does not. I looked up like horse states or something, and I saw Maryland, so that's why that's in there. But that concludes that question, and we're going to move on to our next one. Who is featured on the $10 bill? So this is for the guys, maybe you've gotten like 2 right, and you want to up your number that you got right. So the possibilities are Aaron Burr, Alexander Hamilton, James Monroe, and Christian Gobrecht. So I'm going to flip the slide, and it's choice B, Alexander Hamilton. I apologize if you knew this and it was like a super easy question, but I wanted to kind of mix up the difficulty level. So that's the answer. Aaron Burr was his vice president, Aaron Burr was a vice president and ended up shooting Hamilton. Hamilton was not a president. Gobrecht was a designer, and James Monroe was another president. But Hamilton's not a president. That's a common misconception that I've heard. Which of the following coins was an official pattern coin? So I'm going to go out and say that one of these is often considered to be a pattern coin, but actually there's a fair amount of copies of this coin out there, so I'm not going to call it a pattern coin, and it's a tough question. So I'm only going to have 2 answers. Choice A is this portrait. It's the copper coin, or the copper-looking coin, and choice B is the gold-looking coin. And our answer is choice A. So choice B was the Stella coin, $4, kind of a neat concept, very valuable coin. But choice A, it has Lincoln on the front. It was a 5-cent concept idea pattern coin. Really cool. And there's only very few of these made, but I really like the design personally, and that's why I put this question on the quiz. Now we have, which of the following companies does not make coin folders? So right there is H.E. Harris & Co. So I got a coin folder that's not any of the following choices. And we have choice A is Whitman, choice B is Cointainer, choice C is Dansco, and choice D is Littleton. So this is more on the coin collecting quiz and not a coin related quiz to be specific about it. But the answer to this question is choice B, Cointainer. So they make coin wrappers. A lot of people wrap their coins if they're coin roll hunting, take it back to the bank, or they not coin roll hunting, but just accumulation of coins over time, and they want to change in their coins. You have Cointainer as a wrapper. And I might put a link in the description to some of these products on Amazon. You have Whitman, Dansco, Littleton are all major coin folder companies, along with H.E. Harris & Co. I like Dansco for the super quality ones. I don't know that much about Littleton, and then Whitman has some not necessarily bad quality, but they're not just quite as good for preserving your coins in the long run. All right, which of these coins was minted the latest? So kind of an unrelated photo, but I just thought it was a cool coin, so I guess I would feature it in the video. And choice A is the 3-cent silver, choice B is the 2-cent coin, choice C is the Flying Eagle cent, and choice D is the 20-cent coin. So I think this is a cool one. It's a cool question. It's a hard question, not gonna lie, but if you know it, I'd be really impressed. And And by the way, if you're at this point, like, count up how many you got right, and definitely let me know about it in the comments, because I'd be super impressed just to know. Say one of you got like 9 out of 12 right, or 8 out of 12. That would be really, really impressive. So our answer is the choice D, the 20-cent coin. I think it was just barely edges out some of the other ones. But yeah, that's going to be our answer for today. I forget the exact end dates, but I remember researching it as the 20-cent coin, which is a very interesting denomination, by the way. So which of the following abbreviations does not stand for an official grading service? So this is a tricky question. One of these I just made up out of the blue. And we have choice A is ANACS, choice B is the ICG, choice C is NNGS, and choice D is PCI. And then we have kind of a DL unknown HCGS picture, just to show you that there are some grading companies that you may not have heard about out there, just not quite as prominent. And our answer is choice C, NNGS. Maybe I tricked you. PCI was the one kind of to change between it, but here's some of the other coin holders. ICG and ANAX are more well known. PCI I had never heard of, but ANAX and ICG you probably have seen if you're in the coin business or dealing with a fair amount of coins. You've probably seen a couple certified by those. Then the main ones being NGC and PCGS with potential for CAC stickering. All right, so for our last question, we have which of the following is the major key date for the Mercury dimes? This one's a doable question, and we have 1916D, 1916S, 1921D, and 1931S. So this is kind of you know it or you don't, or maybe you guess it right, but regardless, it's one to remember for the future, and our answer is 1916D. So this was probably the most inconspicuous, along with 1921D. 1921D is a minor key date, 1916S is like a solid date, 1931S is actually not super valuable, but it's the 31 year was kind of a weird year for minting coins, and I know that that's a valuable penny, wheat penny date, so choice A is 1916D, worth a couple $100 at the least. If you have one in great condition, it's going to be worth a lot more. And that concludes our coin presentation. It's fun for me to make this video, and I really hope that this catches on, because I think it's super fun to learn about coins, kind of have this program going. So if you enjoyed, I'd love a comment kind of letting me know that you had a fun time, because I'm hoping to make a bunch more of these, like coin trivia, cool knowledge facts. There's so much out there, and I'm at this point looking forward to making a bunch more of these. So thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already, comment your thoughts, and just reach out to me. And I love interacting with this coin community. Thanks, and have a great day.